Piper likes to stop short on the stairs and sometimes rush up and down the stairs. And so one of the things I like to do is always to incorporate some structure into a day-to-day routine task, because that way you can do it and add a little mini training session without really spending a lot of time.
Okay.
So we talked about this off camera. What we're going to do is, who's going to go up the stairs?
I'll do it.
Okay. So what you're going to do?
Because she chases me the most.
Yeah. So she's over there sniffing at the treats. All right, so now you're going to go ahead. I want you to kind of like walk over the door with her, and you're going to go over there by your brother. And then I want you to kind of put her in a sit.
Sit.
All right, now don't do this yet. What you're going to do is I'm going to have you walk to the foot of the stairs, and then you're going to turn and face her with your back to the steps.
Okay.
Then you're going to walk up the stairs backwards.
Okay.
When you get to the top landing, when you come by here, I'm going to hand you a treat. I'm going to try to do it surreptitiously so she doesn't see it.
Okay.
Don't let her see that you have it. And then basically when you get to the top landing, walk all the way to the back so your back's against the wall, and then hold your hand out flat like this with the treat and say C-O-M-E. When she gets to the top, raise it over her head, put her in a sit. As soon as she sits, lower it, let her have it, and say the word come. Or actually, let's use up.
Okay.
So you're going to say up.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. So walk over the edge. Turn and face her. Give her a stop sign. Up. Now give her a stop sign.
Stop.
And say S-I-T.
Sit.
Say it like you mean it.
Sit.
Cup your hand like you have a treat.
Piper.
Raise
Sit.
it.
Sit.
Now take a step backwards. Put your hand down and keep going. Now if she comes up, hiss. If she comes up on any of the steps.
Ladder, Mom.
So go on all the way up. Go all the way back. Now hold your hand flat and say C-O-M-E.
Come.
Raise it.
Sit.
Raise it.
Come.
Yes. All right. So what I'm going to do, come on back down here real quick. Let me show you. I'm going to demonstrate it as well. You did pretty good. I'm going to hand you the camera.
Okay.
So you're just going to keep it sideways. Piper, come. Now what you can do is you can do a couple things. Sit, sit. Stick is my command word for stay. Stick, stay, whatever. If you want to walk, there you go. I'm not familiar with these stairs. Come. Up. Stick. Then I would walk back and go up the other set of stairs. I have two sets of stairs, so I would do this in two steps. But eventually, after you've done this enough times, when you start going here, she's going to try to come. So you kind of start rushing towards her. But the only time I'm going to correct her is if she takes a step, like right now she's on the bottom step.
Yeah.
Then to correct her, I would do this. And as soon as she gets off, I stop. So this is base. This is like if we're playing tag. Any of the steps, she's fair game. So as soon as she puts a paw on it, we rush at her at full speed. As soon as she gets off, we stop immediately, no matter where we're. Whether take one step or we have to take 8 steps. As soon as she gets off, we stop. That's the conversation. So if I just stay sitting or stay off the top step, then you're not going to mess with me. All right, let's try that one more time. I'm going to give you 2 treats this time.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to put her in SIT at the bottom of the stairs. So say her name is C-O-M-E.
Piper. Come. Sit.
Give her a treat. Say sit.
Sit.
Now walk backwards and hiss if she starts to come up.
Up. Whoa, she jumped to the tree.
Okay. Now a couple things. You held your hand up, but you didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Don't make her wait. Especially when you first start doing it, because she's just looking for it. She wants to please you. She's excited to do it. Now, eventually you can do it when she comes up there. If she starts getting excited, so hold your hand out flat. So hold a little bit more off to your side so we can see it on the camera. There we go. So if she starts getting excited, bend at the elbow and bend it up. That's your way of saying, I disagree with what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Now, and hold it a little bit cupped like you have a marble in it. There you go. Now bend it away. Every time she bounces up, we bend at the elbow as our way of saying no. All right, so this is how you're going to do the stairs. What I would have all of you guys do is practice this. Now you might have to break it down into 2 stages because you have 2 steps.
Right.
And then it might be somebody that's helping you that's standing down here. So if she starts to get up when the other person goes down the stairs, this person can hiss for you. But if you hear the hiss and you can still hear the dog going upstairs, then you start marching down those stairs and then come down this stairs, and you keep marching at her till she gets all the way back off the steps.
Okay.
Make sense? All right, so that's how we can keep the dog, teach the dog to stay at the top or the bottom of the stairs until the humans go first.